Alrighty, hello everyone, and welcome to my bold predictions about the new Pokemon Legends of Arceus game. I'm hoping that these are spoilers, so be aware just in case I predict anything right. However, they are just predictions, so everything I'm saying is not true. They are not leaks. However, I've been doing hours upon hours upon hours of research, and I think I found some things that you guys haven't thought about that are 100% could be real. So I want to give you guys something to think about. I also want to kind of open up our minds a little bit about how we're perceiving these games. I thought about things that you guys most likely didn't. If you don't know who I am, I'm a streamer on Twitch. Usually we shiny hunt, however we're opening it up to doing Nuzlockes and randomizers and competitive, so if you want to see anything like that or just talk about Pokemon stories with me, I'd be 100% down. So go follow my Twitch, it's in the description below. Thank you. Alright, so my number one thing that I'd like to talk about, and this is probably the littlest detail, but something that I thought would be really interesting and fun if they added as some sort of Easter egg or some sort of hint or one of the secrets that they talk about during the Legend of Arceus game, Generation 4, the Sinnoh region, whatever you want to call it, is the formation of one of the first Spiritomb. I think that going back and looking at it, these things are born 500 years ago, and they're a collection of 108 spirits. And I think that it'd be fun to find maybe like a keystone or something, or maybe even like set a keystone in the correct location to make sure that you find it in Generation 4 years and years in the future when you're playing Diamond and Pearl. I know that's the most subtlest thing, but something that I didn't think about until I was reading up on things that could happen during this game, something that I made up myself. So I hope that we get to find the first ever Spiritomb and register it. That'd be pretty cool. Alright, so number 2 is the one that I know everybody's here for. Everybody wants to hear me say it, and that's Sinnoh Form Pokemons, or Sinnoh Form Pokemons, however you want to say it. Yes, I definitely do think that there's going to be Sinnoh Form Pokemon in this game, and my prediction is that Meowth is definitely going to get one. Meowth has one in every other gen, so why not this one, leading up like the newer games, so 7, 8, and then going back, it's definitely going to get one. If there are Sinnoh Forms, Meowth is going to get one. My other prediction going along with Sinnoh Forms is that Pokemon that don't normally get evolutions might get one in this generation, and that's how, and then it dumbed down in the future, or it grew up in the future to become the Pokemon that we know to the day. And a good example of that would be something like maybe like Buffalont or Cryogonal, Maractus, Basculin. Those Pokemon don't normally evolve. However, they could be something in the past that they're not in the current day in form, or a pre-evolution to something, maybe like a Druddigon or something, giving it a pre-evolution that doesn't evolve, and then in the future it does evolve to a Druddigon. I know that sounds pretty lame, but that's basically, we're going to the past, and we don't really know how far in the past we're going. We know that we have Pokeballs that have just been created, and we know that Arceus in some way or form needs our help, which I'll be explaining in one of my next predictions. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that is what I got for it. Alright, number 3, this is another little one, I guess maybe a little bit bigger than Spiritomb, but I do think that there's going to be some sort of ore or gem payment system. Generation 4 has always been known for the mines, and that was a big part of what you did online with your friends and what you did in the game normally. Just go through the mines and see what you can find. So I think instead of Poké Dollars, which most likely haven't been invented yet, there's going to be like gems or ore or something that you can obtain in which way or form to have payments for more Pokeballs and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure it's going to go along with mining, and that's where you're going to get most of that resource from, is from mining. I don't think there's going to be any loot drop from Pokemon. I think that would be way too much of a change. I don't think there's going to be like, you beat a Lucario on the on the field and it drops 12 gold pieces. No, it's not going to do anything like that. I think it's going to be specifically mine, or like some sort of, you have to actually go and collect this from a specific place in order to get payments. And that's going to be a big focus of the game. All right, and number 4, this is one of my favorite ones. The next one's going to be the big one where we talk about Arceus, but this one, I'm pretty set that fossil Pokemon are going to be a huge part of this game. And I know that this takes place way after fossil Pokemon and prehistoric Pokemon had died. And we know that because they died millions of years ago. They say it many times in the game and in the lore. But I think that there's so much unpoached territory. There's so much area that hasn't been looked at yet, because we're some of the first people in this region from what it looks like. And there hasn't been any buildings built or roads built. Everything is crisp and clean for us to explore. I think that either A, there's going to be more fossil Pokemon for us to look at, or B, there's going to be fossil evolutions that we haven't seen before. My best example of that would be Kabutops. Kabutops, it kind of looked like it got leaked in some sort of monkey form. Now, I'm not saying that that's Kabutops right there, but I'm saying, what if there's extra pieces to a fossil that we've just never found, because these Pokemon have been so damaged throughout the years that the fossils revive their middle form. If you think about it, every single fossil Pokemon other than Aerodactyl and the 4 Galar fossil Pokemon all have one trait in common, and that's that they have 2 evolutions. They're one that you revive out of a fossil and the one that they evolve into. There's no third evolution. So I'm thinking that because this is untouched territory and there's going to be a lot more fossils that we can find, and the mines haven't been mined in too much yet, I do definitely believe that fossil Pokemon are either going to play a big part in it and there's going to be more fossil Pokemon than ever before, or we're going to see some more evolutions. That or mega evolutions, if they added mega evolutions. I can't predict that one because I don't know where everything's going with the fossil, with the mega evolutions and Dynamax. It's all confusing me so much, but either mega evolution to more fossil Pokemon, or they get an evolution. Either way, they're going to evolve into something that we haven't seen before. Mega Kabutops, or third evolution Kabutops, or Anorith, which is another popular one. Yeah, something like that. Alrighty guys, this is my last prediction. And this is going to be the hardest one to explain. So I hope everyone holds on to their horses, and I hope that I can explain this correctly to you, even though my explanations aren't the thoroughest. I hope that this works for you. I think that the prediction for the story, as far as it goes, is that Dialga, Palkia, and Giratina are doing something bad. I don't know what it might be, but they're doing something bad. The Lake Trio, I think, is going to be a huge part of this game. I think we're going to get the story that is untold for years and years and years. Now, let's take a little bit of, future in my storytelling real quick. We look at somebody, Cyrus, right? Cyrus somehow knows how to make the red chain. Somehow knows exactly how to get it, along with the orbs, and he uses them to do exactly what he needs to do. My prediction is that we write the story that tells exactly how to get the red chain. So my prediction goes along the lines of, we are told by Arceus that we're the most worthy trainer from some which way or form. We have to go out and seek Azelf, Uxie, and Mesprit. And we have to go and get their little dot in their head, that gem that makes the red chain, because that's how they're originally gotten, is that Cyrus comes along and plucks the red dot out of their heads, and that's how he makes them. And he tells us that in the game. So I think that we're not going to do that. We're going to either be gifted it, they're going to take it out themselves and give it to us, or we are going to catch them and then use them with the intent that we're going to do good in order to calm down Dialga, Palkia, and Giratina. And Arceus is going to tell us that that's possible. So he's going to be the original person to tell us what to do. We or someone else are going to write this story down. That story is going to end up in Cyrus's hand years in the future, and he's going to try to use that for his own good. That's my prediction for the story of this game. Again, I don't know if that's going to be 100% right, but it's what makes the most sense to me as a huge, long-time Pokemon fan, Generation 4 fan. I think that is probably the most accurate thing I can think of what's going to happen. I don't think we're going to steal their red dots out of their head, the gems out of their head. I think that's against moral code right there. But either they gift us their red dot, they can take it out and give it to us, or we go and catch them, which is honestly probably the most unlikely reason, because you know that Lucas and Dawn have caught them in the future. So unless when the trainer dies, you can get a new Pokemon trainer if the Pokemon is still alive. I don't know, that's too much to get into. Anyways, so as of right now, those are my predictions. I really hope that those are spoilers, and I hope that everything that I said is legit. Anyways, you heard it here first, folks. So remember this video if any of those things are correct. I've been doing, probably like 7 days of just looking up stuff and researching as much as I can, and my explanation isn't very good on most of it. So if you have any questions, please feel free to comment below. I would be more than happy to answer anything and do more research on anything. But yes, thank you guys for watching. See me live on Twitch again, links in the description below, and we can talk there. If you don't want to comment and you'd rather have more live interaction, I understand, but thank you. Leave a like if you want something about the Diamond and Pearl remakes, because I would be more than happy to make another one about that. But thank you guys again. Have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.